Just into the newsroom now, a teenager is dead and another is injured after they crashed in the Fairdale neighborhood early this morning, driving what police believe was a stolen car. Police say just before 4 o'clock this morning, officers spotted the vehicle, which had been reported stolen. When they attempted to pull over the driver, he refused and drove away quickly. Police say they did not pursue the car, but shortly after that saw sparks about a half-mile down the road in the same direction. Now, police say they followed the sparks and then saw a car overturned in the 10,300 block of National Turnpike. That's not too far from the South Park Country Club. Now, they found 2 victims and said a teenage boy died at the scene, while another teenage victim was taken to the hospital where he is expected to survive. The investigation is now ongoing. A man was shot and killed in the Park Hill neighborhood around 8:20 last night. Neighbors told us they were starting to feel safer with a larger police presence in that area. WHAS11's Alexandra Goldberg and photojournalist Aspen Hester talked to a local pastor who's still hopeful for progress.
So yeah, there's been more in the area, and then when I got here today there were 2 sitting right there.
Joshua Tapp is talking about police cars. We spoke with the pastor at True Words Baptist Church on Friday evening. He agreed with Louisville Metro Police that increased patrols in the Park Hill neighborhood was leading to a decrease in crime. But around 8:20 p.m. on Friday, LMPD says 1 man was shot and killed in the area of 26th and Dumanil Street. There has been 123 deadly shootings this year. And last week, LMPD Chief Paul Humphrey said the department's new crime reduction plan is working. He said an example of success, more police in Park Hill. LMPD says in October, there were 24 reports of crime. Police say because of more officers in the area, the number of incidents in Park Hill dropped to 12 total in November.
As you impact crime today, it'll impact crime down the road, right? Because you've reduced the number of victims, you've reduced the number of offended people who might go out there and commit retaliatory crimes, and you start to change the culture and the appearance of neighborhoods, which is going to reduce that crime.
Yeah, so they're usually sitting right in here, back by that building, and sometimes there's 1, 2, sometimes there's like 5.
Despite what happened late Friday night, Tapp says he's noticed the uptick in LMPD cruisers lately.
And people that we talk to out in the community, when they ask where the church is located, they know that the police are in this area.
LMPD's homicide unit is investigating the shooting in the Park Hill neighborhood. Alexandra Goldberg, WHAS 11, on your side.
And anyone with information about last night's shooting is encouraged to call the anonymous tip line. That number, 574-LMPD. You can also utilize the online portal. Kentucky State Police say a traffic stop in Shelby County led to the arrest of a man wanted for murder and a bank burglary. In arrest documents, investigators say early Friday morning, Roosevelt Davis of Wisconsin forced his way into a home in Springfield, Kentucky, and shot 2 people. One of them, Kadisha Birch, died at the home. Another person was taken to the hospital. The citation says one of the 2 victims was Davis's common-law wife. Shelbyville police officers later arrested Davis in Simpsonville during a traffic stop. Investigators say Davis admitted to burglarizing a bank in Milwaukee, then using that money to buy guns and camouflage. Davis reportedly told detectives he drove to Kentucky to kill the 2 people. He's charged with murder, attempted murder, and burglary. And a Louisville man is facing several charges accused of shooting and killing his own brother. Officers arrested Victor Brown Thursday, charging him with killing Kevin Brown on April 24th. Police say Kevin was found shot inside of a car that crashed on 10th and Broadway. Victor, as you see right there, was in the passenger seat. Investigators say surveillance video showed the car traveling normally before suddenly veering and hitting 2 other cars. In court yesterday, Victor pleaded not guilty to multiple charges, including murder and wanton endangerment. His bond was set at $1 million, and he's due back in court on January 6th. A free job training program for young people in the Louisville area is temporarily pausing due to budget cuts. It's the Whitney Young Job Corps facility right off of Shelbyville Road past Jefferson County line. WHAS11's Travis Bree spoke to one violence reduction activist who says this was a very beneficial program.
Just west of the Cardinal Club golf course is a piece of federal property that has helped many kids.
We were getting results from it. You know, even if the young person didn't stay there long, it started to move them towards some level of discipline.
The Whitney Young Job Corps facility offers room and board to low-income people aged 16 to 24 to help them finish their schooling and get trained for a job.
They were looking with a more positive eye at individuals who had checkered backgrounds, if you will.
Dr. Eddie Woods, with No More Red Dots, a violence prevention mission based in the Portland neighborhood, used to send many kids there.
It's been maybe a couple of years.
This month, the government announced the facility is pausing operations, but did not say exactly when that would happen.
We're pretty much at a place where we need more resources as opposed to some being taken away, even the smallest of ones.
The Department of Labor posted on December 19th that this facility, as well as one in Maryland, were temporarily pausing to ensure the economic viability of the entire Job Corps program. It said that transfers for all current students were being arranged.
I was trying to figure out when I was reading that, you know, what the plan was. I mean, it's got to be something.
The director of this facility did not want to answer any questions Friday. Job Corps' website says there are facilities in Cincinnati and Edinburgh, Indiana.
You can't just take something that's significant and not do it anymore.
While he hasn't referred anyone here in a few years, Dr. Woods says the Whitney Young Job Corps is very needed. He hopes the staff and students won't be in for too much of a shock after the holiday break. Travis Breeze, WHAS 11 on your side.
The Department of Labor also said it will be up to the incoming Trump administration and the next Congress to continue the roadmap they have followed to keep this program alive.